So now that you've created an account, you can actually submit information to the site. Go ahead and click Submit Information for Site. Pretty simple. We're going to do Down a Country Road. So Down is located in Cashton. This is an attraction in the area. So go ahead and get all that information entered in. We've already got content for this on our site. So we're just actually going to pull that same content from the site. What we'll do is we'll kind of keep track of it. So if you submit something that's already on there, what we'll do is the latest updated version of that. So we're just going to paste the information in there. You can see it all pastes in. We're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of formatting. And then we want to insert a photo gallery to this. And here's how you insert a photo gallery. It's a pretty simple process. Go ahead and click on Simple Image Gallery Pro. You're going to get a new pop-up that comes up. Click on New Gallery. We're going to call this one Down a Country Road. Folder does not exist, so we're going to go ahead and proceed. Gallery has been created. We're now going to go ahead and add some images. We've got the Down a Country Road one populated. Now, I want a certain image to be the first image of the gallery, so that way when people go to this, they see this one first. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this one, and then start upload. You can see that the image is updating. You can see the size is 4 megabytes. Now that's important because the maximum upload size is 32 megabytes, but that also goes for multiple files, and I'll show you that in a second here. So I'm going to hit close, and the first image has uploaded. There it is. So we can see that that pulled up, but we want to add some more images. So we're going to add more files. Scroll back through, add this one, this one, this one. Click on the Add Files, and you can see that they're uploading. The first one is already uploaded. We're going through the system process and uploading the rest of them. And you can see it kind of just works its way down. And you can also see that the size is only 17 megabytes for these images. If it was over that 32 megabytes, it would only upload the first one. So kind of keep that in mind. You can see it's a pretty quick process. I'm actually on wireless right now. And it's loading them up really quick. So it shouldn't take that long. We'll kind of sit through this, wait for it so I can kind of show you some more info on it. We're just about done. And they're all in. Okay, so you can see your images here now. You'll also notice that you can give them a title and a description. So we're going to go Welcome to Down a Country Road. We could give it a description. And you can put whatever you would like in there. Then you can go ahead and click Save on it. Gallery saved, all the images are in there. Good to go. So we're going to hit close. And then we want to go ahead and hit insert. And this is actually going to insert this photo gallery into the article itself. And you can see that there's a script there. You don't need to worry about that. The system automatically recognizes it. It's just kind of the code that tells that image gallery to populate. From there, we're going to scroll down a little bit more. We're going to go ahead and add the address into this part of the system. The address we also have in the extra fields. The reason why we need to have this information in 2 different locations is so that it works on the map. And what I mean by working on the map is that if you're on the front side of this, you'll see that there's this map for Down a Country Road, and it gives it the location. And remember, this website is set up to automatically detect your location and give you the directions, and that's this section right here. So it's really important that you fill this information out correctly. So we've got the address put in here, and it should be good to go. Now, if, for instance, you didn't have an actual address, and we've seen this with parks and different things like that, if you scroll back to the top, you actually have a click here, and you can set up the latitude and longitude. So it takes you to a new website. We scroll in. For instance, we'll look at Mandero Cut, because obviously that doesn't have an address, but definitely a point that we want to make sure people are aware of. So we kind of keep scrolling in here. You can see that 108 is starting to populate. Scrolling a little bit more. And we can see that there's the cut right there. So we're going to click on right there, and it will put the point, and it will give you a latitude and longitude. So you would copy and paste that back into the latitude and longitude on this map. So instead of entering in an address, you'll do latitude and longitude. Once you're done with all of that, there's only one more thing to do. We're going to go back up to extra fields right here. Then we'll enter in the address, city, state, website, and email. Now the question you might be asking yourself is, why am I entering it in 2 places? Well, there is a reason for it. The reason is that this will show up inside the article itself, so people will be able to see the contact information. However, the other one that you filled in the information for is the map that, if you're on the front side of the site, shows up here. Or if we went to attractions, for instance, you would see that it has all these different attractions in here. That's where that content and information is coming from, is essentially this piece right here. So it's really important that you fill that out. Once you're all done, you scroll back up to the top, you hit save. And it will show that the item was saved. If you scroll back down, you'll definitely want to check to make sure the latitude and longitude came up correctly and that the point came up correctly. If this point is off, then you filled out something wrong in the address part of it. Typically what happens is that the comma is put in the wrong place or something along those lines. If you, especially in state highways, you have this instance happen quite often. If you do need to change it, you need to delete everything in this box, and this box, and then re-enter the address or go off of the point, and then scroll back to the top and hit save. So that's pretty much everything for submitting an item into the categories. If you have any other questions or concerns, just go ahead and email me. And you can see that I have my email address and my phone number right here. So everything's all set up for you. Thanks.